Turn on the system by touching anywhere on the screen. When the system is booted up, you will see a screen listing many sources available to be projected onto different displays. In this room, you have the option of the right TV, the left TV, and the projector. The TVs are labeled left and right on the panel from the perspective of the professor. The first source is Room PC. The Room PC is the computer that is already located in the room. In this room, the computer monitor is also touchscreen with a pen attached to the monitor. As this source is hardwired in, it will only be available when turned on. The second option on the control panel is the laptop option. If you'd like to connect your laptop to the display sources, you must either have an HDMI connection on your laptop or you must use an adapter. Mac computers will need to use the Thunderbolt adapter connected to the HDMI cable. Windows machines can either use the HDMI cable or the DisplayPort adapter. Both adapters are labeled for the machine they are compatible with. The third source is the DVD Blu-ray player. This system will obviously play any DVD or Blu-rays that you have. The actual player is located in the podium and is labeled as such. To access the remote, press the DVD/Blu-ray player button and the remote menu will pop up on the panel. Next up is Chromecast. Chromecast is most commonly used with Android phones and products, but it can be accessed through iOS devices also. To use Chromecast, you must download the app Google Cast on your phone. Through Google Cast, you can display all that is on your phone. It is important to note that you must disconnect your phone before you leave the room to ensure that you are no longer broadcasting. This will be further discussed in the video tutorial about Chromecasting. Similar to Chromecasting is the Apple TV option. Apple TV is for users with iOS devices. This will display all that happens on your iOS device. This can be selected for use through Apple AirPlay. Apple TV can also be used to access other video applications and can be controlled with a remote on the system screen. It is very important to disconnect from Apple TV before you leave the room. For further detail on how to use the Apple TV, please refer to the tutorial on how to use the Apple TV source. After Apple TV is the option called TV Pick Mute On. If you press this button, the TVs will stop displaying your source, but the projector will remain on. TV Pick Mute Off will make the TVs display the source once again. The Pick Mute On option on the panel will stop displaying on all screens, including the TVs and the projector. Finally, Pick Mute Off will resume displaying both TVs and the projector. Another thing to know about this room is that you can put multiple sources on the 3 different screen options. There are 2 ways to send the source, and they both use the same symbol. To send, either click this symbol on the bottom right-hand corner of the panel or the one located in the same box as the source option. Make sure that the source is selected or else you will not be able to send it. In this video, I am sourcing Apple TV to the right TV, using the Room PC on the projector, and using my laptop for the left TV. Just make sure that you are sending your source to the right screen. There is also a Send to All option to send a single source to all of the screens. The volume control is on the bottom. You can touch the plus or the minus sign on either side of the volume bar to control the volume, but you can also touch the bar directly for a quicker way to turn the volume up and down. The mute button is represented as a gray and black speaker icon. The icon is on the left side of the bar next to the minus sign. You can toggle the mute on and off by pressing on the speaker icon. On the right side, there is a gray microphone icon. This button will mute or unmute the lapel mic and the handheld microphone. The power button is located on the bottom left side of the panel. Turning off the system is a 2-part process, so ensure that you follow all the directions when turning off the panel. You must first hit the power button. After hitting the power button once, the system should ask you to confirm or cancel the shutdown of the system. After pressing confirm, a countdown should begin as the system starts to shut down. The projector screen should automatically go back up to where it began. Please refrain from starting the system back up immediately after shutdown.